Sucker Punch, the latest movie by director Zack Snyder, but the same guy who directed Watchmen, 300, sucks! I rented this movie on DVD. Oh man! I'm glad I didn't see this movie in the theater. When I saw the trailer for the movie for the first time, I was like, oh man, this movie's gonna suck. It reminded me of the music video the Spice Girls did a long time ago, Say You'll Be There. I remember the video pretty well because it was like, they were like, act like they were like Wonder Woman or something in the video. It was so funny, and that's what this movie reminded me of. Because you got five girls, the Spice Girls, and each of the girls did remind me of one of the Spice Girls when I saw the movie too. The baby doll, the lead actress, she reminded me of Baby Spice. Rocket reminded me of Sporty Spice with her short hair. Sweet Pea reminded me of Ginger. Blondie. Why is Vanessa Hudgens called Blondie this movie? She's not even blonde. I don't understand that. Anyway, yeah, she reminded me of Posh, and I guess that leaves Amber to be Scary Spice. This review is going to have spoilers. I'm going to spoil the whole movie because that's how bad this movie is. It sucks that bad. So, Baby Doll has this abusive stepfather. I think is his stepfather or father, I'm not sure. And he's abusing both her and her sister. Baby Doll decides to strike back, grab a gun, and try to kill him. Unfortunately, she accidentally kills her sister in the process. The sister gets hit in the crossfire. Stepfather calls the police on Baby Doll. Baby Doll she gets sent away to a mental institution. And the stepfather looks like a victim. And that's pretty much where the story begins. And what's funny is about the mental institution she's sent to, it's called the Lennox Mental Institution or something like that. And the song that introduces the mental institution is one of Annie Lennox's songs. What was it? Here Comes the Rain Again, or maybe it was that song that Demi Moore was dancing to in Striptease. I forget the name of the Annie Lennox song she was dancing to. Yeah, it was one of Annie Lennox's songs, and it was pretty cool that they did that. What is really stupid about this movie is the action scenes. The action scenes are actually very good. What's stupid about them, though, is that they're imaginary. They're not really happening. They're happening inside Baby Doll's head. That's dumb. I mean, you're more of a fighter in your imagination than you are in real life? That's stupid. I mean, why not try to be that fighter that you are in reality rather than being that fighter in your head? I mean, that's really not all that good. And she envisions her four friends as being fighters as well, who are also fellow inmates. And Sweet Pea is the one that has the biggest resistance to the plan that Baby Doll comes up with for an escape out of this mental institution, which is a burlesque. At the time, I didn't understand that the burlesque was really real versus the mental institution, because the mental institution actually looked different than the burlesque at a point, so I wasn't really sure. I thought this was another imagination point, really, but nope, I guess maybe not. Baby Doll rescues Rocket from being raped by the cook in the movie, and that gains Rocket's trust, I guess, in that retrospect, and that makes two of them go along with the plan to escape, and they're able to convince Blondie, Amber, and Sweet Pea was the hardest to convince. She was the most reluctant, 5. And they figure out that they need 4 things in order to get out. A lighter, a map, a knife, which comes from the cook, and what was the 4th thing? And the key, which is the master key to all the doors and everything. And the plan is Baby Doll dances, since she's such a good dancer in this burlesque thing, she dances while the other 4 are pickpocketing for these 4 things. And right there, I think that's stupid. Personally, in my opinion, I think they should take turns dancing while the others do the pickpocketing. I think that would be a much better idea, because then they take turns being the distraction rather than having the other four doing all the work while she's doing all the distracting. And that's kind of dumb, first of all. And they're successful in pickpocketing for the fire and for the map. All they need now is the key and the knife. And they're supposed to be able to find a fifth thing. This guide in her head tells her that she needs a fifth thing, and he doesn't want to tell her what that fifth thing is, and they got to figure this out, this fifth thing for themselves. And I thought the fifth thing was going to be the courage that they get in order to do the whole plan and everything and get out. But no, it's not courage. That would make sense. It's actually something else entirely different, which I'm going to get to later. So before they go and try to pickpocket the cook for the knife, Blue Jones, which is the guy that runs the mental institution, finds out about the whole plan from listening to a hole in the wall. Listening to the girls talk about the fact that they've been able to pickpocket the first two items from a hole in the wall. And he gets mad at the girls, telling them, "You forget this plan of escape, you're not getting out," and basically, let's get everything back to the way they were before, I think was one of the words he said. And when they realize that he now knows about the plan, they want, Sweet Pea wanted to forget the whole escape plan altogether. But Baby Doll feels they're too far in and they got to keep on going. And so now they got to dance. So now they decide to dance for the cook. But I guess it'll be a little hard to get the key now because Blue Jones is the one that holds the key. And he knows about the plan, so whatever. So yeah, Baby Doll decides to dance for the cook while the others are trying to get the knife from him. And that doesn't work as well as it did to get the fire and the map, unfortunately, because the cook is aware of the fact that they're trying to get the knife from him. And in the process, before anyone could do anything, like make Baby Doll act like the fighter she is in her imagination, and stopping the cook, Rocket gets killed by the cook. That's kind of sad though, because I actually liked Rocket. Of the five girls, Rocket was one of my favorites, and Sweet Pea was one of my favorites as well. Blondie I didn't like too much. I don't really care for Vanessa Hudson's acting that much, really. Baby Doll I didn't like at all. I didn't like the way she looks at the camera. But what the hell? Right before she does her dance, and we never really see her dance. It goes quickly to the action scenes, which is supposed to be a metaphor for what's happening in real life. And that's just plain stupid again. And Amber I liked pretty well. Amber I kind of liked. She was pretty good. It was kind of cool seeing her in that robot machine, which is imaginary again. It's like it's cool seeing her drive this mech machine, but it's imaginary. So what the hell? Or they're fighting a dragon. That's imaginary. Whatever. And yeah, so Rocket dies, and then Blue Jones finds out about Rocket's death, and he gets the other four girls and kills Blondie and Amber. So two of them are dead. Puts Sweet Pea in solitary confinement, I believe, before killing Blondie and Amber. And tells Baby Doll that forget this escape plan, you're not going anywhere, you're going to stay here forever. And Baby Doll gets pissed off, she knocks out Blue Jones, takes the key, and gets Sweet Pea out, and they go for the escape. And this is when Baby Doll realizes the fifth thing that she needs. She has to sacrifice herself. She has to be a distraction so only Sweet Pea escapes. Let me get this straight. If the other three girls survive, then you would be a distraction so all four of them would escape? That's dumb again. You're sacrificing yourself so only four of them escape. That's stupid. I guess you could say kind of brave in a way, but still stupid. I mean, I thought the whole plan was for all five of you to escape. It's dumb now. It's even dumber now. It really shows bad leadership on the hand of Baby Doll, really. Yeah, Sweet Pea does get out, and Baby Doll gets captured, and gets this nail stuck in her head, or they bang a nail into her head, and it's supposed to make her go catatonic, I guess, at that point. I don't understand how that works, but whatever. Maybe it'll cause some type of very bad brain damage or something. And when Sweet Pea gets to the bus to freedom, finds a bus to freedom, the bus driver happens to be the guide that's in Baby Doll's head. Okay? It would make more sense to me, I guess, if the guide was actually Madame Gorski, which is played by Carly Fiorina. I forget the name of the girl. The name of the woman who's the head nurse in charge of a mental institution. It would make more sense if she was the guide, more so than this anonymous bus driver, who was played by the guy that played Raiden in Mortal Kombat Annihilation. Another proof that the movie sucks when you're using an actor from another crappy film. You got Vanessa Hudgens is a bad actress, and the guy that played Raiden from Mortal Kombat Annihilation, he's a pretty good actor, I think, actually. But this movie is not all that good, not all that great. One of the critics said that this is supposed to be a cross between Inception and Kill Bill. Bullshit. It's not as good as any of those two movies. I mean, that's dumb. It's actually a cross between the Spice Girls and I don't know what kind of a very bad mental institution movie, I guess you could say. I don't know, Shutter Island, maybe. I don't know, something along those lines of some bad movie. Actually, Shutter Island was actually a pretty good movie. But yeah, it's something along the lines of some bad movie where you're stuck in a mental institution. I don't know. It did remind me a little bit of also Coyote Ugly, because that also reminded me of what would happen if the Spice Girls were running a bar. This movie makes you think what would happen if the Spice Girls were stuck in a mental institution. If you want to see a movie where a woman is kicking ass, or at least a girl's kicking ass, go, ooh, I don't know if Hannah's out on DVD yet. No, it isn't. But I know it's not in theaters anymore. Once Hannah comes out on DVD, go rent that. It stars the girl from Atonement, not Keira Knightley, the younger girl, and has Eric Bana and Kate Blanchett in it. Go rent that movie. That movie's a much better film than Sucker Punch. Sucker Punch, bad film. It makes me concerned about the fact that Snyder is going to be directing Superman, Man of Steel. It makes me concerned, but you'll probably do a good job with that. That's supposed to come out in 2013, actually. It's being delayed another year, I guess, for production or something. Yeah, this movie, Sucker Punch, total suck. Very ending of the movie, Sucker Punch, Madame Gorski decides to stand up for Baby Doll and expose everything that Blue Jones is badly running the place, and Blue Jones gets taken away by the police. So I guess Baby Doll gets treated better in the end, but still a stupid film. Sucker Punch, big thumbs down.